today, Aaron Early of Hopkins Mariner posting our fastest time amongst the first 6 heats at 16:08:20. The youngster, Gabrielle Kavinsky of Texas Ford, just 14 years of age, comes in with our fastest seat time, 16:13:72, and she is out pretty nicely here. We talked about Gabrielle earlier in the meet and how she's a racer. She loves to be out front, loves to get out there and challenge herself. Not every swimmer's got that ability, but Gabrielle seems to have the knack. We'll see how it shakes out as we work our way through this 1650. She goes to the 200 in 1:51.7. By contrast, Aaron Early was 1:54.2 earlier today. Our leader's approaching the 300-yard mark. And Kavinsky in fine shape here, 2:49.54. And she's built a pretty big lead here. Running second in lane 3 is Sandra So of Santa Clara. And out there for third is Erin Eddy of Loveland. .3:47.63 for our leader, Gabrielle Kavinsky at the 400. Gabrielle moving towards the 500. Gabrielle goes through in 4:45.11, 5+ seconds faster than the split time from Aaron Early in the previous heats. Running second is Sandra So at 4:53.24. And we'll check our leader here at this split. She'll be a third of the way through the swim. And she goes through in 5:14, and that is a very good first third of the race. Enough to make us go back and double check the 13-14 national age group record, which is held by Becca Mann out of Florida at 15:54.46. So Gabrielle getting the thumbs up from her coach as she works her way through the swim. So far, so good on the race plan. We'll see how it goes. Right now, it appears that the battle is going to be for second because Sandra So's got that spot right now, and Erin Eddy's running third behind her. Sitting on the outside, Taylor Alt, good distance swimmer out of La Mirada. And Gabrielle looks great out here. Smooth and strong, light kick behind her, grabbing a lot of water, goes through in 6:41.23. Now nearly 7 seconds faster than the times and splits posted by Erin Early. Early's times, however, are stacking up very nicely against the number 2 and number 3 swimmers here, so she's got a shot at the podium. What has Kopinski got in the tank tonight? Could we see the national age group record fall here? Gabrielle Kopinski, 7:39.66. Probably going to need a little more than that here. She's going to need a gear change somewhere along the way. We'll see how it goes. She'll be halfway through at this turn. Goes through in 7:54, and on an even split race, she would definitely break that record, but usually the swimmers are a little slower on the back half, so she's going to have to really maintain her pacing and maybe even ramp it up a bit here as she works her way through the swim. So this young lady doesn't have to be a member of your team for you to appreciate fast swimming, so it's okay, fans, to put your hands up in the air. I know the 1650s might be reserved for checking a text message or an email, but you're looking at potentially a historic swim here in lane number 4. That's the 900-meter turn, and she goes through at 8:37.5. She's gonna need a boost, I think, folks, to go after this record. Why don't you put your hands up, just a little bit of noise to let her know you're in the building. I can only do so much. She will respond to you better than she will to me. Now moving towards the 1,000-yard mark. Early was 9:44.28. Look at this. Kopinski, about 10 seconds, a little less than 10 seconds ahead of the pace. Correction, Kopinski ahead of Early's pace, 9:35.79 at the 1,000. Right now, she's on pace to go just under 16 minutes. The record is 15:54. She needs some help. Give her a wave as she goes by, as she comes in here on the 1,100-meter mark. And as she pops up off this turn, I want you to let her hear you. That's what we're looking for. She goes through in 10:34 flat. It's going to be real simple, folks. Does she have the speed across the final stages of this race to go after that record? We'll also note that the meet record is 16:02.79, and she is all over that pace as well. Gabrielle Kopinski now picking up her tempo, still with a great kick behind her. Into the 1200. 11:32.74, 10 seconds ahead of Early's pace, under meet record pace, and still with a shot at the NAG record. Right now on pace to go about 15:58, which could break the record by over 4 seconds. That's the meet record. Still within striking distance of the 15:54 she needs to challenge Becca Mann. Kopinski in great shape, 12:31.7. Let her hear ya. It could be very, very close down the stretch of this race. As Gabrielle Kopinski begins to move up on other swimmers in the field, she might be able to feed off them just a bit. Find somebody to race and attack them. 13:01.05 at that turn, and it's now almost 11 seconds under the pace of Erin Early, who was 16:08. All right, folks, as she comes off this 1400, take a deep breath, and when she surfaces, let her hear ya. Here we go, 13:30.63. Over 11 seconds under Early's pace. Still gonna have to find another gear. Does she have the speed? We'll see. One more time, we've just got a little bit left. Hands up as she rolls by your section. Kopinski now, at this turn, will have 150 yards to go. 14:29.68. The meet record has definitely got a chance of going down. How much faster can she be? With 100 yards to go, she turns at 14:58.92. Hands up, folks. If you want to, just stand on up. Stand up and let her hear you. The bell is up for Gabrielle Kopinski. 15:28.35. And here she comes, just 14 years of age. Gabrielle Kopinski with a stunning swim. New meet record. In for second in the heat is Sandra So at 16:22.98. Third in lane 6 at 16:24.88 is Chenoa Devine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw a great one with a massive new meet record and scaring the national age group record. She almost got that one too. How about a round of applause for your champion there in lane 4, Gabrielle Kopinski of Texas Ford. Doesn't even look like she's breathing hard. I know you are though. Nice job.